The rain pelted the windows of Michael's sedan as he sat parked outside the small coffee shop, his hands gripping the steering wheel. His wife Elena's phone had been lighting up with suspicious messages for weeks, and today he'd decided to follow her. Through the steamy window, he watched her sit across from a man close, intimate, their body language speaking volumes words could not. The way she touched his hand, the way she leaned in, the soft laugh that escaped her lips, all of it felt like a knife twisting in Michael's heart. He'd been a faithful husband for 15 years. Dedicated, loving, always believing in the sanctity of their marriage. And now, here was the brutal truth. Laid bare before his eyes, Michael's mind raced. Should he burst in? Confront them? Demand explanations? Years of marriage, of shared dreams, of supporting each other through struggles, of building a life together seemed to be crumbling in this single moment. As he watched, something unexpected happened. The man suddenly stood up, his face etched with what looked like genuine concern. Elena's demeanor changed. She wasn't flirting anymore, she was crying. Curiosity overrode his pain. Michael stepped out of the car, the rain drenching him within seconds. He walked closer, close enough to hear snippets of their conversation. "Can't keep doing this to Michael," the man was saying. "You need to tell him the truth." Elena's voice was barely a whisper. "I'm scared." Approaching their table, Michael cleared his throat. Both Elena and the man looked up, shock and guilt painting their faces. "Tell me what?" Michael's voice was calm, but underneath, a storm of emotions raged. The man whom Michael now recognized as Elena's therapist looked uncomfortable. Elena's eyes were filled with tears. "Michael," she began, her voice trembling, "I've been struggling with something I haven't been able to share. I'm battling depression, and I've been afraid to burden you." Her therapist nodded, confirming her words. Elena has been working through some significant mental health challenges. She was afraid of how you might perceive her weakness. The revelation hit Michael differently than he'd expected. His anger began to dissolve, replaced by a profound sense of concern and love. "Why didn't you tell me?" he asked softly, sitting down beside her. Elena broke down. "I didn't want to be a problem. I thought I could handle it alone. I was ashamed. Double quotes. In that moment, Michael realized that what he had initially perceived as betrayal was actually a cry for help. His wife wasn't seeking comfort in another's arms, she was drowning and desperately trying to find her way back to shore. He reached out and held her hand. "We're in this together," he whispered. "Always." The rain continued outside, a metaphor for the emotional cleansing happening inside the small coffee shop. What could have been a story of destruction became a testament to understanding, compassion, and the true meaning of marriage. Sometimes the most unexpected moments reveal the deepest truths about love, that it's not about perfection, but about standing together through imperfections.